oils and this and that. Thank you to Black Girl Curls and everything you've done for us, and Black Girl Curls this and Black Girl Curls that. And people were bashing their old stylists when they found Black Girl Curls. It is 9:22 p.m. I just finished styling my hair. I did a full innocence wash day, you know. This is the set I have. I just finished just a while ago. I started this conversation on Instagram and my people suggested that I should do this on YouTube. So I have here some Cook and my iPad. I usually go off topic sometimes, so I just decided to write some things down to keep me in line so that I don't, you know, go all over the place. Starting off, I had some chats in my DM, and that is something that I do. I do chat with my followers a lot in my DMs, like lots and lots of them. I've been having these chats and I realized that some of my people were like, they've gone back to using leave-in conditioners, okay? So I didn't understand, okay? And when people say that, I don't straight out go and be like, no, don't use it. I need to know why you went back to using them, especially when you first agreed to not use them and use them for wash and goes when you are using gel. The whole reason why the whole no leave-in conditioners for wash and goes were, well, for a couple of reasons. Well, that I believe that we all know, but I think we all don't know, and that is even part of why I am here today. Because of those conversations, I decided to do a curl chat on it and let everybody know like what's up, what's going on, so that I could know what people's views are, right? So I did that, and then somebody mentioned that African hair god, okay? Already some of my girls had mentioned it in my DMs with the chats, like to check him out and everything. And he's an OG YouTuber, like I've been watching him since. When I went through his content, I found this particular content. And so I went ahead to watch the video. The video was okay. I kind of opened my eyes to something about the whole curly cut thing, where it's like the curly cuts are not really addressing the whole dead ends thing, and we should actually look into doing straight cuts, take care of our ends, and then when it comes to the shape, we could probably get curly cuts. I mean, that is what I got from it, because only the curly cuts were not doing it. Now, actually, this is not the situation for some people. I know some curly girls that do only curly cuts, and when they blow out their hair looks totally healthy. There are no dead ends and all of that. So of course, this is something that we need to study. But when I was going through the comment section, I was like, I didn't understand something. Now, I get why people would easily rise up against Black Girl Curls, okay? Their approach to this whole 30-day hair detox and how they came into the market, like, you know, their approach wasn't the like really calm one. They were kind of came with some form of aggression in a way. That's how I saw it. If you don't agree, let me know in the comment section below. So I get why people will come at them with the same energy, okay? Their consumers come at them with the same energy. Some people, I mean, some of their posts are some way like it's always either attacking natural hair YouTubers or attacking naturals, even though these same naturals are their consumers. Like the natural hair with F.T.C saying she can't define her curls. Yes, this is actually an actual situation, and I don't see why you would joke about that, right? So yeah, sometimes some of their content kind of offends me a little, especially the ones against tight curlies and also against natural hair YouTubers. But one thing that I'm going to play out is that taking out oils, raw oils and butters out of my routine has been a lifesaver, and I am never going back to using raw oils and raw butters, and I can't say that enough. Also, this whole approach, like this whole 30-day hair detox, right from the start, people felt it was, you know, crazy for you to say that, to not use raw oils and raw butters, right? So I get the whole thing, people are still attacking it. So I get why people are waiting on the sideline. Like people are already waiting to see, like, oh my god, to just see that those who took part will start having some problems, and then they will jump on and be like, yeah, I mean, the whole no oils no butters thing was actually ridiculous. I never did this, I never did that because I knew it wasn't going to work. Okay, so yeah, cool. What I want us to do is not forget the priority here. The priority here is our hair, and that is what we have to concentrate on, not on whether this stylist is right or that stylist is right. No, my hair is not for jokes and your hair is not for jokes. Nobody's hair is for jokes. So the whole thing about this stylist trying to be all, you know, egoistical, all my processes must be right, I put orange in your hair, and how dare you tell me that it's not right for me to put orange in your hair? It's my hair, lady, and if I say don't put orange in my hair, just don't put orange in my hair. It's as simple as that. So many stylists do not agree with black girl curls and this whole no oils, no butters, and everything else that is said. Now, one thing that I have realized is that most people do not understand. Most people do not even understand the purpose or the rules, okay, rules, because they didn't say they were hair rules. They are not hair rules, but they don't understand the rules that came with this whole 30-day hair detox. So first off, I'm going to tell you what exactly the black girl curl said. So I'm going to read this from a post they made recently. So I'm going to read their caption for that post. It says, so many people believe that their hair cannot thrive without oils and butters. Since 2015, black girl curls has challenged the concept of needing oils and butters in our hair care routines. With our free wash your damn hair challenge, we asked Tight Curl plus Naturals to put aside their oils, butters, and Eco Styler gel for 30 days. For 30 days, guys. During those 30 days, we introduced participants to simple foundational hair care. Shift their mindset, show them the how and why behind products, teach them what makes their hair unique, provide them with simple styling routines while saving them money and time on their hair. Every single natural either reduces their product starch or shave at least 50% off their wash day. But seriously, who doesn't want their natural hair to thrive in abundance? Also, who doesn't want to be limitless? Thriving with your natural hair begins with your wash your damn hair challenge. Visit the link. So one thing that I want us to draw your attention to is that it wasn't just about putting aside oils and butters. Okay, it was to teach simple foundational hair care, shift their mindset, show them the how and why behind products. And I will tell you that my knowledge on products and the reason, like I just know how and why I would pick a certain product if I need a certain kind of finish or something for my hair. And that is all thanks to them. I mean, I've always had these products, but the consciousness of choosing a product now is just there. Okay, you know, they save us time, they save products, they introduce us to these amazing products. And I know that people say that these products are expensive, but wait, the way I would rub my wet line gel and slap it on my hair, I am not using my eye creole the same way. I didn't even know, like all those times, I didn't even know that I don't need that much. You feel me? So now when I'm even using wet line, if I ever find myself using wet line, I don't think I will grab that much. No, I wouldn't. Because I have realized that I don't need that much to make my hair work. And I also know that I have to use it with what, I mean, they taught us a whole lot. Like, let's not be, I don't know, let's not act like we didn't learn anything from them. They did all this. So it wasn't simply no oils, no butters. Like, it seems like that is all people get. Now, I am not here to back I am black girl curls or whoever. I just see that the comments under this particular post made me know that people simply do not understand the whole thing, and to criticize something, we need to say it exactly as it is, identify the problem and find a solution to it. If we don't see the problem as it is and identify and define the problem as it is, then how do we find a solution to it? Because if the problem is false, then we are wasting our time trying to find a solution to it. Like I said, I am in no games trying to prove whether this stylist is right or that style. I don't care. I don't care. I need to make sure that I have the right things for my hair and do the right things to my hair and make sure that my curl friends, all of you, are also getting the best, right? Because yes, I come here, I make video, I show you how I do my hair, and I mean, it's entertainment and we learn one or two from each other one way or the other, because I read the comments and I get a lot of things from you guys too. Talking of prepoo, it was part of us. Every natural would do a prepoo. Well, most, when I say every, I mean most, like 99% of naturals would do prepoos before they shampoo their hair. The prepoo was part of it, because from YouTube videos we got to know that the prepoo was supposed to prevent the shampoos from drying out our hair. We all know that jazz, right? We all know the benefits of prepoo. I in the past did a video about a prepoo, why prepoo is so beneficial and this and that, and why you should not skip it. Do you realize that? And to do a prepoo, that's gonna take me like 30 minutes, because I had longer hair then. So like the 30 minutes is me trying to, heat up my oil if I'm doing a hot oil prepoo, or mostly I was using oils for my prepoo. So let me use oil in this case, and try to detangle my hair, make sure that all my tangles are out, and then I'm gonna put a shower cap on there and make it sit for, that is like 30-45 minutes, 1 hour. So they came to let us know, they drew our attention, or let me say they made us know that we actually do not need to do prepoo every time. You know, if we are washing our hair every 5 to 7 days, every 7 to 10 days, we actually do not need to do prepoos before we wash our hair. And most of us, they don't even know that it was possible to just jump into the shower, wet our hair, and go straight in with the shampoo. That wasn't it. We prepoo with either a conditioner before we wash our hair, something. So number one, they saved us some time, and then they made us know we are saving money, because now I don't need to buy oils for prepoo or buy extra conditioners for prepoo, right? Or buy any prepoo products, because of course brands will take advantage of it and make products that are prepoos, right? So they saved us money there, they saved us time there, and they gave us some knowledge on there too. Talking of oils and butters, they asked us to not use raw oils and butters on our hair, because these oils and butters create, of course, they leave buildup on our hair and prevent our hair from receiving moisture, because they block the hair from outside, and so water doesn't get through it, or moisture doesn't get through it. And of course, these oils and butters made so many people think that they had low porosity hair, including myself. I always thought I had low porosity hair, and then when I would wash my hair and it takes a long time for me to get my hair wet, I will blame it on the fact that I had low porosity hair. And then I stopped using these raw oils and butters, and I don't even care about my porosity right now. When I had color, then I'll be concerned about it, but it's not something I'll be there and be like, oh, I have low porosity, so I should be doing this. That was my stylist thing, my colorist thing, and I wasn't really worried about it. My porosity changing because of color or whatever did change or did not change from the color didn't really, it didn't affect my styling or my hair care in any way. I still styled my hair like it was, and my hair did thrive. And from the 30-day hair detox rules, they said to put away raw oils and butters and eco styler gel, and to also not use products that have oils and butters in their first 5 ingredients. They did not say to not use products that have oils and butters in them. You see, let's just say it as it is, so that if we are attacking it, we attack it. They did not say that do not use products that contains oils and butters. Some of the almost all products contains oils and butters one way or the other, but those were the conditions for that 30 days. Okay, me, when I was done with my detox, which was more than 30 days, it was a long time, actually almost a year or even past that. Every brand deal that I had, that I would check their website, check their ingredients, and when I realized that it doesn't fit into my routine, especially with the challenge that I had going on, I would let the brand know that I'm so sorry, but I cannot work with you at this time of the year. There are some brands that I feel the need to explain to them why I cannot do that. And when I was done with my detox, I went back to it. I have some great products in my stash. Agile Beauty has amazing products, and Agile Beauty has oils and butters in their products, some of them in their first 5 ingredients, and I use them now and I love it, and my hair looks good. You can't tell me anything about that. Okay, talking of deep conditioners, they did not say we shouldn't deep condition. They didn't. They just told us that we don't need to deep condition with every wash, and that it is a treatment, and you don't always have to treat your hair. If your hair is okay, why do you need a treatment, right? And so they said that if you get a quality rinse out conditioner, you can use that. So if you need a deep conditioner, your stylist is going to let you know that. So they kind of limited the whole thing to a stylist. So it is a stylist that has to tell you that you need a deep conditioner. That is one thing that I do not agree with. I mean, why should I wait for a stylist to tell me that I need a deep conditioner before I use a deep conditioner? I didn't understand that. I mean, we have been in situations like the COVID, right? If I'm in a place where I cannot reach any stylist whatsoever, I mean, of course, the stylist has to see my hair and feel it and tell me, okay, girl, you need a deep conditioner right now. I'm saying this because virtual consultations won't work, because if these stylists are doing lives and you go on the live and then you ask them, oh, this is going on with my hair, I think I need a deep conditioner, what do you think? They will tell you to book an appointment. So that means you can't hop on a virtual whatever with me and tell me that I should use a deep conditioner. No, it won't be enough for me, because you've already told me you need to see my hair and I need to book it. So me, in a place like this where the natural hairstylist here, like, I kind of know better than them when it comes to this natural hair care, because it's fairly new here, right? Who is going to tell me that I need a deep conditioner? Of course, I have stylist friends that I trust that have held my hair before, and so sometimes when I describe what's going on with my hair to them, they are relatable and the communication with them is just amazing. Now, this is another topic that I want to talk about, that I feel like not all stylists should be educators, because some of them suck at it. Some of them even suck at the styling, they suck at the job itself, let alone educating. Okay, so I don't know whether some of them can just be educators, which some people can book sessions with them to get education, and then some of them can just stick to the styling. I don't know how they're going to do it, and if you fit into the stylist plus educator, I don't know if black girls can fit it into the cutty kinky thing. But from the experiences that my girlfriends have had and some of the experiences that I have had, I do not think that every stylist is an educator, because no, they don't fit it. Not all of them are educated. So with a deep conditioner, yes, they didn't say to not use deep conditioner. So if you had it somewhere, don't just go about and be blabbing it all around, because girl, they actually did not say that. They said we do not need to use it every time. And I used to shampoo, I used to pre-poo, shampoo, condition, deep condition before I style my hair. Not forgetting my bentonite clay and my Ayurvedic mask and all of that. And so when they said, oh, you do not need to deep condition, I actually went over a year without deep conditioning and my hair was fine, and I was surprised. I was surprised. There were times where I need to wash my hair, but I ran out of deep conditioner and I had to go around looking for a deep conditioner to buy, which are not cheap. So, okay, if they are telling me that I could use my Rizal conditioner, which is mostly a lot in the bottle, yeah, I was welcome to that. And I tried it and it worked for me. If I tried it and it didn't work for me, I wouldn't use it. Currently in my routine, I use deep conditioners because I need to do it. Of course, my stylist recommended that I start using deep conditioners, and so I'm doing it and my hair feels good. So I am using it when I need it. So please, they did not say to not use deep conditioners. Talking of leave-in conditioners, they never cancel leave-in conditioners. Now, I don't know if whether my curl chat kind of confused people, but it's curl chat, okay? I'm trying to grasp people's attention, so I'm gonna say, oh, I thought we all agreed to not use leave-in conditioners. I get it, but it wasn't like that. In fact, on their recommended list of products, they have a section for leave-in conditioners where they recommend certain leave-in conditioners that they think their consumers could actually try, because they have tried and tested them and they are actually good. Now, the whole thing behind leave-in conditioners was that they recommended that we do not use them, or we do not actually need them, because number one, we felt like it was a tradition, just like the prepoo. Like after we rinse out our conditioner, we go straight in with a leave-in conditioner in the shower, which became a trend that every natural, tried it and they loved it and it was all over. Put the leave-in conditioner on your hair in the shower, and once you come out and you are coming to style your hair, your hair must have absorbed all the leave-in conditioner, and people love the whole moisturized feel to their hair, right? So that was it. And so they just told us that, really, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to imagine what they would have said. It like, no, really, you really don't need That's not like your hair is going to fall off if you don't use a leave-in conditioner, right? So I'm like, when I heard that news, I have that video here, I was surprised. I'm like, what? A leave-in conditioner? Like, I'm not putting gel that with a hard cast on my raw hair like that. No, my hair is gonna break. And guess what? I did it and I'm here. I did this set with no leave-in conditioner and I am loving it and my hair is good. Okay, if I want to use a leave-in conditioner, I will use it, but there is the possibility where it's not a thing that you actually need, that if you don't use it, something is going to happen to your hair. And I have so much hold with this set, and I need this hold because I live in a crazy humid place, and if I had used a leave-in conditioner under this set, I wouldn't get the hold that I have now. And it is okay. They told us that it is a no hold styler, which affects the hold of your gels. Yeah. And I was talking to this other stylist, Crown of Curl Steven, who is in Vancouver, and he also told me straight out, like, girl, leave-in conditioners will alter the hold of your gels. And it is true. It is true. If there's a stylist here who can tell me that it's not true, I want to know, and you're gonna have to prove it to me. I need to know, because like I said, I don't care who is right or who is not right. I need the education, and that's what I need to learn, and to make sure that my curls are good and everyone's curls are good. I am willing to go through this so that my kids do not have to go through all of that. I need to go through the experience so that I can be bold enough to tell them that, okay, this is it and this is that. And whatever new things that come up in the future, I will know because of my experiences, to let my little girl or my little boy know that his or her curls are safe. Of course, it dilutes the hold, and these tight curlies want the hold. The girls want their styles to last, because their styles are not lasting. Their wash and goes are not lasting more than a day, more than 2 days, more than... Yes, and we want the curls to last. Okay, then can you please put down the leave-in conditioner and try only the gel and see? Of course, it was ridiculous, but we tried it and we're good. So they made us know that a leave-in conditioner is actually a styler that you can use. If you want to rock this rich afro, you don't need a gel. You need a leave-in conditioner. So again, it's not that we don't want to wear our hair in afros. Like I said, afro is a high maintenance style. I cannot go to bed with my afro. I need to twist my hair up before I go to bed. And when I wake up in the morning, I have to take it out and comb it. I literally have to comb my hair every single day and night, and unnecessary hair break, right? So I choose to define my curls because this is a low maintenance hairstyle, and if I am going for a special wedding or some special event, trust me, I'm gonna rock my afro, because yes, it fits that level, not because I don't love my hair in the afro. I think this is low maintenance, and I'm just going to wear my satin scarf to bed, and when I wake up I just have to shake my head and I'm gone, because I don't have time to comb out my hair in the morning. And I don't know about you, but that makes a lot of sense to me. So the whole leave-in conditioners thing, they never cancel leave-in conditioners. They just let us know how and why behind the product. So please, nobody asked anybody to stop using it. Also, they even recommended some systems where the kinky curly Not Today and the kinky curly custard, like, they were systems, and also the curl mix products are systems. They do recommend that too. They have styling creams. They actually have styling creams as part of the products that they recommended. So it's about the how and whys behind these products, and how you should use a product and why you should use a product. It's all about the education. People are missing that point, and it's all about the no oils and butters that they don't get. But the thing is, honey, there is no need using extra butters. You want oils in your hairstyle, right? Okay, then don't worry, there are oils and butters in the products that you've gone to buy. There is enough oils and butters in there. There is enough pepper in that stew, and you do not need extra pepper in the stew. You doubt that there is pepper in the stew? Check the ingredients. It's in there. There is jojoba oil, there is this, and there is castor oil, there's muru butter, whatever butter in there. So there is no need to add extra pepper to the stew. So you don't finish eating the stew and grab some powdered pepper and add it on because you think the pepper wasn't enough. I'm going to go into the comments section of this video and read out some of the comments, and then let you know my answers to those comments. Honestly, I initially believed BGC methods were my answer. Their techniques led to noticeable improvements in softness, detangling, and moisture of my thick mid-back 4B4C hair. The science behind it is informative, yet their approach fell short in terms of practicality and styling. I'm tired of all my life my natural hair being labeled unmanageable at home, and the methods proposed to me for managing it by influencers and licensed stylists just further supporting that idea. The trends and methodologies that influencers and stylists are constantly coming up with seems to always negatively affect those with the tightest and kinkiest textures the most. I think many of us with kinkiest textures are just looking for manageable at-home care that doesn't compromise our texture, isn't hidden behind protective style, doesn't cost a fortune, or require excessive time. Similar to how looser textures when doing their hair at home, they simply wash it in the shower, towel dry, and go about their day. BGC promised a universal solution, but it's not practical to sit under a hairdryer for 40 plus minutes or invest in expensive products, especially when their methods encourage rotating high-priced shampoos and conditioners and requires gel usage, all in the name of moisture retention. Hundreds of dollars worth of products already, and they have to be used frequently, of course, replaced frequently because they suggest washing and styling every 7 to 10 days. Their demonstration involving wash and goes and curly cuts for kinkier textures involve an overall lengthy process that includes washing, detangling, application, and drying sessions. All of this is as time consuming as salon visits or doing protective styles. Also, while BGC argues that mastering their technique can minimize salon visits, it seems to overlook the necessity of regular trims. Not a curly cut, but a genuine trim. I'm yet to see a wash and go on BGC certified stylist with my hair type that is flattering and doesn't look overly dry or simply short. It's disheartening to see how often the needs of kinkier textures are overlooked in each new trend or method proposed. Regardless of the skills or qualifications of the stylists or influencers promoting these methods, they often end up leaving those with the kinkiest textures frustrated and shelling out hundreds one way or the other. It seems like those with hair types outside of 3 to 4 have simpler routines with less debate and conflict. It's getting tiring, and I understand why people opt for lace wigs or relaxers. I believe solutions for kinkier textures shouldn't be so costly, time-consuming, or reliant on frequent salon visits. I know this seems like a rag on BGC, but I'm specifically critiquing the black hair care industry as a whole, constantly selling methods, appointments, information, solutions, and their skills to folks and kinky hair types, flocking to them looking for solutions, and we are always left with the short end of the stick and seem to always end up back at square one. I know this is largely due to texturism issues deeply embedded into the black hair care as a whole and the way the kinkiest textures are treated and viewed, but that's a conversation for another day. I don't know about you, but I see lots of kinkier textures on the Black Girl Curls page. I have had the opportunity to be on See Some Curls, and I have seen so many tight curl textures, and I think they have done a great job when it comes to that, to be honest, because their target was mostly the tight curlies, and that is part of why it even drew my attention and why I even really got into it, because yeah, I like that. So I don't know why this lady is saying that it doesn't favor them and all of that, and but wait, you think washing your hair, conditioning it, styling it, and drying it is a lot of time? Wait, what other style would you rather do? What would you do? Do you want a shampoo, condition, and style in one? I don't get it, in one step. No, even those with straight hair, they shampoo and condition, come out, dry their hair, and straighten it before they go out. Now they have naturally straight hair, so with their straightener they are straightening it, and with our gel we are defining our curls because we are curlies. It's the same process, honey. You have to dry your hair one way or the other, or leave it to air dry if you want. But I am not leaving. No, it's going to take days for my roots to get dry, and I am not comfortable walking around with wet roots. How else would you want this to be? Even those with looser curls still go through the same thing. They shampoo, they condition, they style, they dry. Sitting under the dryer for 40 plus minutes. How long were you sitting under the dryer when you had a relaxer? For 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20? This dryer ends and your stylist would turn it back on again, and you have to sit down because if your roller set is not dry, your hair is going to look messy. How else do you want your hair? How? Let me know how you want it, because yes, and if they have to cut the hair, they have to wash it, they have to condition it, they have to style it, they have to dry it before the cut, because it's a curly cut. It needs to be dry. How else do you want it? Really? How else do you want it? Drying is annoying. Nobody loves sitting under the dryer. Hate sitting under the dryer. I mean, I have to use a blow dryer to hit my roots after that. I hate it. I do not like it, but that is the only way out. How else? If my hair is wet, whether I do a twist out, whether I do a blowout, whether I do whatever, I have to dry my hair one way or the other because my hair is wet. What would I do? I have to dry it. I have to dry it. How else would you wash your hair but not dry it and still rock it out there? If you have a way, please share it with us, because I don't see. Talking of the expensive products, yeah? Not all of the products that they recommend are actually expensive. And even if they are expensive, I had trouble. I really had trouble buying Acrylic Hold. I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? $30 whatever for some, is it 16 ounce or 12 fluid ounce bottle? Like, I will finish one wash and I'm going to use half the bottle. And then I didn't really know how to use this product. So I watched these videos and I'm like, okay, they take like a pump and a half for a section. They take like 2 pumps for a section. And listen, Camille Rose, the Camille Rose curl maker, is it curl maker? Yes. The first time I got that styler, girl, I used almost everything in the first use, because I need to pump a lot to make sure that it coats my hair. I didn't know how to use these products and I wasted it. So the rest that was left, and that product was expensive to me, like I did not understand, like, whoa, you know. And low-key, I was praying that that product doesn't work for me because I cannot afford these products. But then, I'm a Black Girl Curls, and then I saw how they were using their products, and I'm like, okay. I reached back, saw my Camille Rose. It was expired, girl, because it's been years, but it was so expensive, I didn't even want to throw it away. Okay? So I grabbed it, added a few pumps to my, what did I use? I think I had the UFD Curly Magic, so I added a few pumps of the Camille Rose to it, and it did a job. And I'm like, oh my god, yes, good, because I don't think these products were made to be used by just girls with loose curls who just need a few pumps and then their hair is done. They are made for us too. It's just about knowing how to use them. And it did the trick for me, and that is how come I am able to buy an 8-ounce jar of product and I'm able to properly make good use of it. That is it. So yes, in as much as these products are expensive, they last more. They do last. And when you check the Innocence website, they tell you how much water is in their product. Very little water, and so they tell you you need lots of water to use when you're styling your hair. This is a highly concentrated product. No, I am not doing any ad for Innocence. I have tried many times to work with them, but I always got automated replies. I wish they would reply me though. And that is because I love their products. Like I have said, I've been using Innocence products for the past 2 years, and I genuinely love the products, and I still make videos with Innocence because I don't care. They are good, I love it. And it is okay if I love something and I buy with my own money and let my people know that this is a product that I love. Right? That's it. I'm sorry, but there are so many things here that I do not agree. I don't know how you want them to do it, and their methods do not necessarily ask you to use gels. The wash and goes are not compulsory for the 30-day hair detox. They never said that. After conditioning your hair, if you want to blow out your hair and do whatever style that you want to do it. If you want to blow out, if you want to do a twist out, do it. If you want to do a braid out, do it. That is why they recommend their products for all those styles. Nobody restricted anybody to doing wash and goes. They do these wash and goes because it is a quick hairstyle, to be honest. And so when you go to the stylist, it is a quick style, and they do not want to spend forever on one client, especially when they have so many bookings. So that is why they will choose that kind of style to make sure that they can, get your curls out there. I mean, you are a curly girl, right? So rock your curls, get it cut into a wash and go, get it cut into a curly cut, or whatever style you communicate to them, and then you go out your way. So nobody restricted nobody to do wash and goes. No, I am a wash and go girl from long ago. Go back to my videos and see my horrible wash and goes. I've always been a wash and go girl. So that is why I stuck to my choice of style. Some of these things, sometimes I think that when it happens like that and you don't understand something, you should talk to a stylist or somebody, like a stylist you trust, or any girlfriend. Like me, if you come to me in my comment section or in my DMs, I'm always ready to talk about it. This is another comment. C4A hair here. Did curly cuts for 1 year before the pandemic. The stylist sold me a set of Innocence products. Interestingly enough though, she was bashing oils and butters, but then in some of the products it had oils and butters. That was a huge red flag for me. The Innocence products were okay at the beginning, but I eventually stopped using them. Still get my hair curly cut because I always wear a curly, but I primarily use remove butter, which is great, honestly. No, LOL, I do need a trim though. I think you did not understand what your stylist told you. And when you saw that there were oils and butters in the products that she recommended, you should have asked her. You are bashing oils and butters, so why are there oils and butters in the products you have given me? And maybe she would have told you the truth, which is, I said to not use raw oils and butters, not the ones that are already formulated into the products. These are raw ingredients that are needed in the products to give our hair what we need. So using it in the raw form, no. And that was what your stylist was telling you. So that was no red flag. You misunderstood it. Why would anybody believe that it even makes good sense to not lubricate your hair strands, not to wear a bonnet at night, and not deep condition your hair? Why wouldn't your hair dry out, split, and break after that type of neglect? Who said to not wear a bonnet? Well, I've talked about the deep conditioning part. You want to lubricate your hair strands, do that. But to not wear a bonnet at night, who said that? If I wear a bonnet straight up on this, I'm going to wake up with messed up hair. So I use a satin scarf on it, and if I went to wear a bonnet on it, then I would do it. The reason why they said they said a bonnet would not be good for some people is that my bonnet is big, right? If I wear it and I sleep, my hair will be all over in it. And I will wake up and my hair will be all over the place. All of this is just a great night routine to make sure that when you wake up in the morning, everything is simpler for you. I would wear my satin scarf, which is going to make my hair flat like this and lay like this. I tie it at the back. When I wake up in the morning, it is all flat like that, and all I have to do is lift it like this. And that is why I need a set that has great hold to make sure that my hairs are not stuck together, and that is why I need the best styling techniques to make sure that my hair is not stuck together, so that when I wake up in the morning, I can easily fluff my hair out and be out my day. So a bonnet right away is not going to work for me, and I don't think that is a bad idea or a bad advice. Last comment. If you are interested in the comments, you can go under the video and read all of that. I never liked their styling results, so I never gave up leave-ins, and I primarily style my hair in a wash and go. But the curly cuts created uneven ends that are just not worth dealing with. Back to blown out cuts for me. I wish people would stop being so dogmatic about advice they hear on the internet. The key takeaway I learned from BGC is the shampoo spectrum. That knowledge transformed my hair. Thank you for bringing light to this problem. And the shampoo spectrum is one great thing that they did, like amazing, to be honest, because shampoo has destroyed so many people's hair and they don't even know that it was a shampoo that destroyed their hair. Good. You never like their styling results, of course. I mean, I liked some of the results, I did not like some of the results. That is your eye, and I cannot say anything to that, to be honest. The curly cut created on even ends. Okay, the very first curly cut that I had, it was beautiful. It was done by my favorite stylist, and when I did a blowout, my hair was still banging in that. So she did a great cut, I must say. I like the advice she said. I wish people would stop being so dogmatic about advice they get on the internet. One thing I want to say is that black girl curls need to open up. They need to open up. If they have heard these issues about these leave-in conditioners, I mean, I get it. When you did not say something and people are saying that is what you said, and so this, and so that, and so this, and so that. If you understand it, you will know what to do. Now, to me, products are tools. You use them when you need them. If you hear issues like that, I get that it is annoying that you have to come back and tell the people, I did not say that. When you clearly put it there and they did not read and understand, and then they come back and attack you. I get why they wouldn't say anything about it and all of that. And I don't know if they should come and say anything, especially about the things they did not say that people are saying they said. But one thing that I am concerned about is people's hair and how the curly cuts, what the curly cuts are doing to them. Now, sometimes you will come up with something, it's worked for you for a few years, and so this and this, and now people have started coming out with all these issues that they still have split ends and their hair this, their hair that. It is okay. Okay, we have realized we've had this. Consider it. Do a study on it. Figure out some way, somehow. Maybe you can make it such that when I know the stylist that when you go, she blows out your hair, cut it, make sure all your ends are all trimmed and everything, and then she styles it into a wash and go, and then do the necessary cuts to make sure your hair is in shape. And that is a great service to me. So she does the blowout to make sure that your hair is okay. I don't know about the putting heat on my hair twice or whatever, but that is not going to be an everyday thing. So of course I think that's okay. So I think they should open up. They told us to unlearn and learn, and they should unlearn and learn too. Listen to your own advice. Listen to the people. It is not about you. It's not about whether your processes are right or wrong. You need like your curls. You need Elise and Aisha. You need to listen to these things and say something about it and not attack back, especially with the curly cuts thing. Because I think that it is okay if like your curls, the things that you advise us to do, some of them are not working right. Sometimes when we say it, it's not because we are trying to challenge you or something, but sometimes listen to us. Maybe when you listen, you will find out that, oh, maybe we are not doing something right, or maybe there is something that you need to update. There's totally nothing wrong with that. And if you do that, we would know that you actually care about us and not only concerned about you being right. It's as simple as that. So can you please listen? Say something about this curly cuts thing. I don't know, study it. Come on, say something. Because so many people are complaining about these curly cuts thing. Maybe, I don't know, if it's something consumers are not doing right, do something about it. Let us know what we are not doing right. Or if it is from stylists, then please you fix it from that side too, because people are paying lots of money. Curly cuts cost a lot. A girl told me she went to a regular salon that it's not owned by a black person, and then asked to do a curly cut, and then she asked for the price of a curly cut and it was $20. Like, seriously, what at all are you? I mean, I get it, it's a skill. I really respect that. You went to school, you need to be paid for your skill. But really, to do a whole curly cut and take over £100, over $100? Seriously, what? Come on. How much? Come on. If it's my first time visit and you're washing and shampooing and all of that, and yeah, I get it with a whole 300 plus, I get all of that. But like, dry cuts? I stopped going to the salon that I go to get dry cuts because the price just doesn't make any sense to me. Barbering salons do a whole lot of, you know, shaving, low cuts, changing their blades here and there, and they don't even take that much. So you cutting my ends and everything, you are over $100, over £100. What are you doing? Yes, maybe you are doing great curly cuts and your clients are not having that, but you have trained stylists, or you have made some education out there that some stylists have picked up and doing curly cuts on people's hair, and so whatever is out there, and then people are getting these problems. Find a solution to it. Let us know that you are concerned about the consumers and not yourselves, whether you are right or wrong, because we matter. Without us, you won't be you, to be honest. If there are no clients, you are no stylist. What would you do? Your own hair? So please, they should open up and listen to us. Enough of the go to see some curls, go to see some curls, go to see some curls. We go there and still we have problems. So please listen to us. Listen to the consumers and address whatever problems they are having. One thing I want to say lastly is that we need to really be careful with the way we trash out stuff. I mean, I remember when this whole 30-day hair detox started, how people were under it. My stylist told me to use oils and this and that. Thank you to Black Girl Curls and everything you've done for us, and Black Girl Curls this and Black Girl Curls that. And people were bashing their old stylists when they found Black Girl Curls. And now these same people are out there saying, I use the oils and butters and now it's not working for me, and then they are so-called this, they are so-called that. Honey, take your time. Take your time. One thing I want to say is the energy that people use to receive you, it is the same energy they will use to push you out. And that is one thing we do in this community that is failing us. We grasp onto the things so fast, and when we notice something very little, oh no, we don't like it, oh this, oh that, oh that. We will keep going back and forth. We will keep coming back to square one if we keep up this attitude. Oils, no butters. It's working great for so many people. If it is not working for you at a point, go and see your stylist. She may have something to say to you. If you think not using leave-in conditioners is affecting you, start using leave-in conditioners, because nobody cancelled it. Nobody cancelled it. Let's take our time. Let's be patient. And make sure, listen, we are all learning to do our hair. Let's try and make sure we have something constant that we can work with. Otherwise, we will go years and years and we will have nothing. I agree with everything that everybody is saying. But sometimes, learn and identify the problem before you try to criticize anything. To me, Black Girl Curls has done great. Amazing job, to be honest. How many people could go on live and wash their hair on a live? No, it wasn't a thing, because sometimes it takes 2 days to get your hair done. And now you can finish it in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. What else do you want? What else do you want, bro? Now you don't want to dry your hair anymore. Now you don't want to style your hair anymore. You get into the shower and within 20 minutes you have washed and styled and whatever. Let's take our time, okay? Let's relax and try to make this work. Toxicity is not working. It won't help. It won't do anything. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a long one, but thank you all so much. Leave all your comments down below. Thank you.